WNTN Radio Boston. Welcome back to Itali-Echo, Boston's only Italian-American bilingual show. This is Viviana Dragani, your host, and today I've got another great Italian artist, Italian-American artist for you guys. Her name is Tedi Brunetti, and she is a blues rock drummer and vocalist. She toured with some pretty big names in the New York City area back in the 70s and 80s. Welcome to Itali-Echo, Teddy. Come stai? How are you?
I'm great. How are you, Vivian? I'm so happy to be here with my paisans.
I'm very excited too. Thank you for joining us. So, first of all, tell us about New York City during the 70s and 80s. What was it like, and what was the music scene like?
Well, it was a great time to be in New York, especially for a musician. There was a big starving artist community, and we all supported each other. It was still affordable to live there, with an average kind of job, you could still support yourself. And yeah, so we all supported each other. There were a lot of clubs. Okay. This was before, I think New York City had cable TV then, but they were the only city in the country that really had cable TV. So it was before MTV. It was before all that kind of stuff. It was right after the disco era, or right in there. And so every bar had a band, you know, and it was a big music scene. Um, and it was a wonderful time to be there, you know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. So let's talk about your music. Your new album came out July 20th, and it is called The Queen of Pittsburgh. How did you come up with this title?
Well, actually, I it wasn't my title. It's my producer's title,
Okay.
and we co-wrote a few songs on this album together. And my producer Dino Sargent, okay, he's another paisan, all right. He's a New York um, Italian, and Dino and his partner Michael Hennigan, my other producer, they came to Pittsburgh, and we started our pre-production, trying to figure out what kind of album we were going to do and what kind of material. And we showed them around the city, and we love our city. My husband's my lead guitar player, so okay.
Oh,
So, and we live in a loft in downtown Pittsburgh, and we have a gorgeous city view. And we showed them around the town, and they could see how much we love our city. So on the way back to the Poconos, which is a 6-hour drive for them, Dino gave me a call, and he said, I have an idea for a song. Just see what you think. If you want to do something with it, okay. And by the way, every time he says that to me, we end up writing a song together. So he always has good ideas. So he says it's called The Queen of Pittsburgh. Queen of Pittsburgh. I thought, here comes the hate. Here comes the hate, because the local people are going to think, oh, she thinks she's the Queen of Pittsburgh. But the album's out now, so people should listen to the song, because they will hear the lyrics. And what the song actually says is, I'm not going to stop kicking ass until they make me the Queen of Pittsburgh. So that's the sentiment. It's not that I'm saying I'm the Queen of Pittsburgh. It's like I'm going to keep trying until you make me the Queen of Pittsburgh. I'll keep trying to get better. I'll keep playing for you. I'll keep singing. And the song talks about the history of the city, how it was a steel town, and now we're a technology center and things like that. So I try to tell a little story about Pittsburgh in it, because we love our city. And instrumentally, it's the tracks on it are just fantastic. And in the middle of the song, there's actually a father-son guitar solo. We had our son James play on this album, got to play on this album on this track. And the guitar solo section on Queen of Pittsburgh song is spectacular.
wow,
Yeah.
awesome, awesome. And is it difficult to sing and play drums at the same time?
It can be. It's never been much of a problem for me. I just do it. I don't try to, if I start thinking about it, it might get a little bit more difficult. And sometimes, when I'm working out a new song of mine, I'll start singing it and playing it, and I'll get to a section where I go, uh-oh, uh-oh, and I'll have to work out my drum part. That's why I practice, and I still try to learn new things. I take online courses. I study with people here in Pittsburgh. We have some state-of-the-art, phenomenal jazz players here in Pittsburgh. Drummers, all instruments really, but some very good drummers that I study with from time to time, because I have to have my drumming at a higher level than I need to have for the type of music that I do. Okay. So I can lay behind it on the drums and be on top of it on the drums, so I can concentrate on the vocals when I'm singing, because you're telling a story and the voice is out front, of course. So, yeah, that's how I do it. So,
Right, right.
yeah.
And tell us something about your video for Evil Woman.
It's a wonderful video. It won an award in Sweden, actually, at a Swedish film award society. Had a music video category, and Evil Woman won for the month of June. So that was quite nice. Surprise. It's nice to win things, And that video, well, the song started, I write from titles, like the Tin Pan Alley songwriters. That's how I learned to write when I was in New York City. I studied songwriting at ASCAP and with the Songwriters Guild. And so I came up with this title because we had a little cover band about 5 years ago that did blues music. And there was a singer out front, this guy, and he had a girlfriend who started giving him all this trouble on Facebook. And so that's where that idea, Evil Woman, came from. Because we're grown-ups, right? And it was just like, it was kind of funny when that started happening. And then I get my hair done at a hair salon called Swank. It's one of the hippest hair salons. I think it's the best hair salon in Pittsburgh. And they're all young, 20, 30 something girls working in there. They're all hotties. And and I listen to their stories. I'm entertained by the stories of their boyfriends, their husbands, who's in jail, who's dating, who's doing this, who's doing that.
Wow.
So that I actually shot part of the video there. And the lead character in the video, Kelly Slinsky, she was my makeup artist, and I met her through her mother, because I teach her mother drum lessons.
Oh,
so that's how
nice.
I found out about her. And she's gorgeous, and she's beautiful inside and out, I have to say. And she's a fabulous makeup artist, but she's also a hairdresser. And I introduced her to Melissa Foster at Swank, and now she works at Swank. Now she's a hairdresser there. So, it's a funny how things work out. And we also shot part of that video here in our loft. So I live like a rock star. People will see that in the video. But, and my filmmakers, I work with a bunch of young fellows from, they graduated Rutgers University's film school. So they're bona fide filmmakers. And they're like 24, 25 years old. BMHAC is their company. And Abe and Chris, they're fantastic. They're very creative. And I'm so blessed with this career right now, because everybody that I have been working with, they're all artists. They're all skilled, and they're all bringing their creativity and their best work to me, and I'm benefiting from the people who I'm surrounded by. I always mention them and give them credit because they deserve it, and they're making me look good.
Well, that's important.
Yeah. So
awesome.
Yeah, it's nice to collaborate with people that have a mutual respect for each other and a love for each other. We all get along. It's just been wonderful. I have very creative, wonderful, big-hearted, wonderful people I'm working with, and they spend a lot of time, these guys, on coloring the video and the videography or cinematography. So I think that video is very beautiful to look at. You know, it has it's really well done, you know. So, but everything starts with the song. So my producers, Dino and Mike, and my husband, the band, you know, that's where, if it doesn't matter if the video looks beautiful if the song isn't any good, you know. So
Of course.
so we're doing pretty well. We have, this morning I think we had 13,000 views on YouTube, and we have to up that. But and we need subscribers. People have to subscribe, you know. That's how YouTube monetizes you. You need to have 1,000 subscribers. I think
At
I have
least, yeah.
yeah. Oh yeah, I know. I have 120. People just don't want to hit this. They're afraid, you know, that they're going to lose their privacy or something.
Okay, so our
Yeah.
listeners can look for your channel, Tedi Brunetti. That's the name
Yes.
of the channel. Okay, great.
Tedi Brunetti official.
Official. Okay.
If you look for Tedi Brunetti, you'll find it.
Okay, so please
Yeah.
subscribe. And
Yes.
where can our listeners find your music or follow you on social media?
Yes, I'm on all the social media platforms. I'm on all the streaming platforms, Spotify, Deezer, whatever they title. You can find my music at Apple Music, iTunes, or on my website. I'm selling CDs, you know,
Mhm.
and that's tedibrunetti.com.
Perfect.
Yes.
Perfect.
Yes, and you can, and I have a contact thing there, and listen, tell your viewers, all you people out there, you can comment, you can DM me. I love meeting people. I love getting to know new people. I love my social media fans and you know, supporters. It's been fun for me to get to know people. You don't want to be caught in an elevator with me. I'll be talking to you. I talk to everyone, you know, but that's been a joyful part of this, is meeting so many beautiful people like you, Viviana.
Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us today. And now stay tuned, because we are going to play Evil Woman and Something is Cooking by Tedi Brunetti. Thank you so much.